Welcome to Green Day's American Idiot on How to Play Guitar. I wanted to do this one for a little while because it's a little bit more complicated than you might expect when you're playing along with it. It involves a lot of fast power chords, a little bit like the Kinks' You Really Got Me. It's got that same vibe to it. There's a few little tricks as well that I picked up watching some of the live performances that are done by Green Day. And also I found out that the band Green Day, their name comes from if you smoke a lot of certain products for a whole day, they used to call that a Green Day in America, apparently. Who knew? Well, we're learning now. So Green Day's American Idiot is next up on the channel. Let's get into it. So I'll do this nice and slow. There's a little trick to these power chords here. Now there's a few different picking options as well in terms of the pattern, but I'll show you the one that I've seen live that seemed to be the most sensible one. So we'll start off. I don't know why this song, by the way, isn't in E-flat tuning. It would make a lot more sense. But anyway, here we are. We're starting on the 4th fret with a power chord with the extra octave. So, oh, by the way, yes, I'm using my tiny little amp because the main amp's still in the shop. But anyway, we're here now. So we're going to do this pattern down, up, down. And then when you come over for the next one, still on the 4th fret, it's down, up, down. But you're not going to move too much. So you're just going to lift the 3rd finger, really, and not play the bottom string. So that's the little trick to start with. And also when you move down to this F sharp or 2nd fret power chord here, you've got a sort of open string to actually move your hand. So super slowly it goes like this. You'll see that in brackets there's an up pick with the word live in. I've seen on the music video Green Day do the 2nd sort of triple chords with a down, down, down pattern, so like this. Which I don't like as much, and I've seen the gang playing live and they definitely do it with a down, up, down, so that's my preference. So when you're doing this F sharp, full power chord there, slide up, and then again we're going to do that same trick. Just the 1 and 4. It just makes the chord changes easier. Then it comes around again the 2nd time. So that's open strings. Just hit them really hard instead of coming down there on the 2nd time round. That whole pattern then gets repeated twice. I'll try and play it for you, although I find this one a particularly hard pattern to memorise. So do that twice, and then you hear, don't want to be an American idiot, and on the idiot, American idiot, like that. So you play it on the final part of the word idiot, and then you go back here. Now, every time you hear this subsequently, it seems to be that there's a pause. So you don't play the 3rd one. I think that what I hear on the recording and also a lot of live performances is just. So if you want to be super accurate, go for that. Then you've got another bit of singing and then something about the media. I won't repeat it. On the media, you do it again. Then you pause, and then it's the word hysteria, and then you do that open pattern again. Same pattern again. And then again the same with the word America. You're going to hit with that open notes. You do probably want to catch the G mostly when you're doing the open notes. In the album version now, there's instead of the open strings on the album, you hear same again, until we go into what I would describe as the chorus section. So you've got these power chords here, and then the next shape. So use the picking pattern that I've suggested there, down, down, up, and then alternate, and then it's an up to follow. 2 downs at the end for emphasis. I was wondering why it was like that, but that's for emphasis. So up to this 6th fret here. And for some reason that one has a down up at the end, like that. Back down to this 4th fret here. And that's 2 down picks there, and then it goes like this. It's very, very confusing, but I do understand why that choice has been made, I guess. The chorus repeats, so same again. Up to this 6th fret. Now what happens here is that you get an extra 4 chords here. So when you're up on this 6th fret, it goes like this. So a little bit extra there, then you pause and then you come back for these. Then we're going to go through the same pattern again, which I won't keep running through, but you've got the word America, and then agenda, and then propaganda, and then paranoia. I'm going to go on to page 3 of the tab now. I've written this out fairly large style because otherwise it could just get very, very confusing. We'll keep going here. So we've got a chorus 2, very similar to before. That was those 2 repeated chords that we had before, if you remember, before the chorus, and then it goes like this. So this is that shape again which we had before. Different picking pattern though. Then it repeats again in the chorus. We've got the same repeat up here on that 6th fret. And then it pauses again. Going back into this main riff, which you're definitely going to get the hang of by the end of this video. The solo is up on the 8th fret and you're going to use an octave pattern here. So take your power chord, get rid of the 3rd finger, which is the middle note, and then with your very first finger there, just hover it lightly over the next string down. So you're going to hear. And this is the picking pattern here. So down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, slide. Page 4 of the tab here, the solo continues, and you're going to go from that octave. You're going to switch across with your first finger. And then you're going to come up sliding to the 8th fret on the first finger. Quite a cool little pattern, it cuts it short in a way, which is nice. Returning with those octaves again, so up to the 8th fret. And then you're going to go down here. Then we're going back into the main riff again. Play that round 4 times with the open strings. And then we wait for the word America. And differently to other times, we play this slide on the word America. And then you're coming up to this chorus again. We've covered that in part 1 of the video, so do go back and check that out. Before the chorus repeats, we have these 4 chords here. Keep going round and round with that chorus. We're on to the final page of the tab now, American Idiot. Lots of repetition. The chorus has these extra notes in at the end. before the turnaround, before we end up back where we started from, with this riff, which we're going to know a lot now. So just remember the differences between the open string and ending on this F sharp 2nd fret. Last time round, and then we're hitting it and quitting. So the last time round is a slight difference in there's an extra chord, and it's just very slightly different. Having done it one way for the whole song, I'm going to do it differently here. So, and that's the end of American Idiot. We made it all the way through. Well done if you got this far. Great little track. Lots of tricks actually to playing power chords quite quickly. It doesn't look like you're doing much, does it? Definitely a move that's worth learning. Do subscribe if that's been useful to you. It's a really handy little trick there. And we will catch you in a different video. Do subscribe to the channel, you won't miss any of those. But in the meantime, keep rocking, enjoy the Green Day, and we'll see you next time.